As usual, I'm in the city of Newburgh, and as usual, I'm quickly running out of daylight. And as is becoming usual, I'm at the library parking lot. Because when it's limited daylight, this place is about the only place that I can shoot photos. See? Anyway, I'm going to take a bumpy ride around this, oh shit, parking lot. YouTube will say, "We've detected that your video has shaking in it. Do you want us to correct it?" And I'll say, no. Now I bet you can't guess what kind of bike I'm riding. Maybe you can. Maybe you're some kind of bike genius. I'm not. So I'm gonna go to the last remaining area of daylight in this parking lot, which is up against this fence over here. And I'll do a grand reveal of what this pig is. I shouldn't call it a pig. It's kind of a beautiful bike. It's a lovely bicycle. Let's get Valoria to do an article about it. All right, so here we go. It's a Trek 800 series 830 mountain bike. There's probably a million Trek 830s in the world, but this is like an old one. Get it? Old bike. So, I'm going to breathe a sigh of depression that my shadow is going to be all over this video yet again. And let's get to work. Starting at the top, we can see that somebody has installed SRAM or SRAM grip shifters, which certainly didn't come stock on this bike. Now these Diet Comp awesome brake levers probably did, and the brakes kind of suck, believe it or not. These levers are insane. These brakes are good. I kind of got the lever stuck in the fence over here. All right. If you want your brakes to work, A, pull the lever out of the fence. B, you probably need to get new pads. Whatever. Then we have this incredible SR stem. Look at this thing. It's got cable routing for the brakes. Bike wants to fall over. Stop falling over. Stop it. See, sometimes you have to give your bike a stern chiding. SR stem, this stem is incredible. I love it. Early mountain bike stuff. When they really didn't know what they were doing, so they just kind of made it like half motorcycle, half BMX bike. Diet Comp lever over here, another grip shifter. Let's go around the front and we can see this old gold Trek logo shining in the sun. It's a Trek. And somebody got rid of the reflector, but they didn't get rid of the reflector thing because the cable goes through it. Fair enough. In the front, another one of these Diet Comp brakes with an awesome little pulley lever system. Good luck replacing that if it breaks. See, it says Diet Comp. Is he even focusing on that? Here, I'll focus on my hand. Now these tires that are on here are called Continental. Everybody knows Continental, and the name of the tire is the Double Fighter. Double Fighter. It says Continental right in the tread. Isn't that cool? Actually, is this the tread or is this the tread? Is the whole thing collectively the tread? So anyway, it says Continental at the thing. Now these hubs are weird because there's these big burly Maillard hubs, but the axle nuts are like 16, 17 millimeter. I put my 15 mil on there, I couldn't loosen them, which is why the wheel is cocked in the front a little bit, see that? And in the back, it's like totally cocked. I mean, there's barely any clearance on the left because I just didn't have time to go find the right wrench to fit these goofy hubs. I mean, I've never seen a set of Maillard hubs that are this rigorously built. All right, let's see. In the back, we got the Continental 54 559 Double Fighter logo and a big diesel truck. Probably thinks I was making a video of him. Luckily, he didn't blow a plume of smoke in my face. Weinmann rims, which makes sense. Let's see, a Shimano derailleur in the back. Let me see if I can get this out of the sun so you can actually see the logo on it. Shimano derailleur. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gears here. and 3 on the front. People ask me when I sell bikes, how many speeds does it have? And I always say, what does it matter? But apparently it does matter. What do I know? I'm a BMXer. I only ever had 1 speed. Medium. So here's kind of a real blocky fork crown that I like a lot because I like this early mountain bike stuff. There's the shadow? No shadow. Another view of the Diacomp brake lever and this little ATI grip. Here's that 800 series logo. Can't really see it too well because of the sun. Yeah, the sun is wonderful, but can be a weird beast when you're shooting photos. And there's the 830. Now, normally on a new Trek mountain bike, it's going to say 830 here, and then it's going to say, like, made in Taiwan right here probably. But this one says 830 here and USA here. So I would assume that this is actually made in the USA. And it has a Trek logo. Let me get rid of the sun. Trek logo there. Huh, I guess my shadow is good. See? It's all blown out, but then when I put my shadow over it, you can see the Trek logo. That's a nice little touch. I don't know if they still do that. They probably do. And this quick release for the seat is a Suzue. You've got your cable hanger. And in the back, a little pulley thing. Another Diacom brake. And these are sort of like a middle of the road, on-off-road tire. Alrighty then. Velo seat, which is probably not original. The material on this frame is True Temper chromoly. The stays and butted tubes. What does that mean? Well, basically it means that the inside wall of the tube is like thicker here where it needs to be thicker, and then it gets thinner in the middle, and then it's thicker there where it meets the joint. So they're able to use less material, and they don't sacrifice strength because you don't really need it to be that strong here, you just need it to be strong here. So that's why they butt the tubes around the Trek logo. And somebody bought this bike at Vans Katona Service Center of Katona, New York. I did get it in Westchester, New York, so that makes sense. The front derailleur is a Shimano, and this derailleur has this little screw right here that's kind of messed up, so I'm gonna have to replace that, I guess. Now these pedals, I don't know what they were thinking when they put these on here. Let's see if I can get these in the sun. No, I guess not. These goofy Welgo pedals. I mean, they look like they belong on an exercise bike. And let's see. Super custom SR cranks with 3 in the front, 6 in the back. Now, this bike to me is just incredible. It's a little too small for me if I was going to go buy a bike, but I prefer a bike that's small and nimble. So riding it down here was really fun, and I was actually able to clean it. I brought a rag and I cleaned it while I rode. Didn't clean it too much. Bike like this needs to have patina. Now, I bought this thing at a garage sale, and I asked the woman how much is the bike, and she said $5. And I was about to start feeling really guilty because how can you buy this thing for $5? I mean, I understand if someone threw it in a dumpster or something, but if someone's actually selling it for $5, but then her husband said, no, it's not 5, it's 35. So I felt a little less guilty. I don't know what this thing's worth. I'll probably punt it for $100 or something, but $35 for a True Temper chromoly, early version, USA made of a Trek 830 mountain bike with just a few tiny little problems, you know, that little bolt and stuff. I would say that is a pretty sweet deal. And that is the Trek 800 series 830 mountain bike here in the city of Newburgh.